Hello and welcome, Morrowind World. I'm here again for another installment of mod showcasing, specifically floating city mods, at least the ones that I have that I really enjoy. So, alright, we're here at Tel Brenora. I'm going to show you Tel Eris. So, at Tel Brenora, or Sadrith Mora, there's another person like Garuso, who will offer you traveling services to Tel Eris. Seeking passage, yes, I'll pay you 100 gold, sure. So I'm going to go to Tel Eris, and it is a floating city. I have my draw distance at the max, 10, and so, my FPS might be taking a hit, but this is Tel Eris. Floating city of wonderful magical adventures. There is a quest associated with this mod, but I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I haven't actually even started it yet. But as you can see, there's sort of crystals and floating stones and magical wonderment in Tel Eris. Mysteries for you to unravel. Go to Nexus and find it and download it. And, without any more spoilers, I'll let you take it from there. Okay, so moving on, let's go to the next showcasing. Maybe I'm going to go to this place here, and I am stuck under the stronghold. So let me make my speed a lot faster. So the mod that I'm going to show you is actually the Farlin mod. So the Farlins are a sort of winged beast race, but they have their own quest mod associated with them. And it starts, you find a imprisoned Farlin who you must free, who will then tell you about her race and secret floating city that you can go to, that somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. I saw it pop in. And you'll come up here. There's more floating cities associated with this mod, but I'm just going to show you this one because it's the beginning. You come here, you talk to them, and they give you a key. You go in, and here is the crystalline hall of the Farlin wise people. Yes, it's super cool. And I'll let you guys take that from there. Moving on, let's go to the next one. So we're gonna actually go to Saran. Yes, Saran. Actually, let me turn off my speed. Let me set my speed to 100 again. And outside of Saran, you will see this gentleman who will offer you blimp services. Let me turn on my collision. This gentleman will offer you blimp service to the floating city. And let me change the weather here so we can see it better. It's still raining. A little cloudy. Oh. And it will take you to this lovely, floating city with a quest associated with it. And I don't recall, I haven't actually even started it, but I think it starts with this gentleman somewhere over here.
How may I help you, Altmer?
Not him, but he requires assistance for building his plane, his aeroplane. So something else to check out. Alright, so the last but not least isn't really a floating city so much, but it does have floating things associated with it, and I still think it's pretty cool because it's high up in the sky. It is the Manifold Spires, and I will set my speed to 1,000 on this one and turn my collision off because it's somewhere over here. Now my draw distance is at the max, so I might be lagging here a little bit. Oh, that was a big dip. So these are the manifold spires. This is just south of Havish, east of Tamriel Rebuilt. Tamriel Rebuilt. There's Noron and whatever that place is. There's the mainland. So you just go east. And the manifold spires are a sort of, I think, like an ancient academy of magic. And there's some mystery surrounding, something going on at the academy. As you can see, these, high spire, like, citadels, rock formations, and the cool floating rocks surrounding them. Something to check out, worth your while, and more adventures to unfold. So there you have it. I think that's enough for you guys. You'll get a lot of enjoyment out of that. So thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and drop a like, maybe subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks very much. I'll see you guys